What is up, guys? So, today I'm gonna jump on some more Driver 3. I'm just adjusting the mic in the mic. Adjust the phone to dephone. Like that says demo. Make sure I got the cord long enough. Alright, back to the stupid card mission.
The Gator's still alive.
Oh my god, I have to do this part again? I thought I already did this part. I guess it didn't save it where I thought I saved it. That guy is fucked. Alright. Yeah, once they get too close, I'm fucked on this. With this weapon. No, I was on the mission after this, I think. This stupid, where I was just trying to escape the cops. Damn. Damn police. Yeah, I went up pretty high. I don't think I'm supposed to have this, but it honestly doesn't matter. Because I beat this mission last time and it apparently didn't save. Oh my god. Are those the only two weapons I have? Yes? Okay. Wonder how I beat this last time. Also, I'm really mad that it didn't save where I was at. Because this feels like it might be a few missions behind where I was at. Like, hopefully the mission I was on is literally the next mission. If not, I'm going to be severely kind of pissed off. Oh my god. This mission was like not hard at all last time. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. That sucks. Fingers crossed. Seems like it's the same guy. Like I'm getting to the same spot. Hold on, guys. I'll figure this out. Oh, okay. So if I can catch it just right on them, the grenade doesn't hurt me, but their car running into me hurts me. If the grenades hurt me, oh my god, this would take a lot longer. Alright. I just have to be vigilant here. Oh wow. Yeah, it's great when I can hit him just right. Okay, cool. Watch till this. Okay. So that must have just been the first part of this mission, then. Was the car shooting thing, which I didn't realize that this was technically counted as a second mission. I guess it makes sense though. I gotta get a car though. Run. Run for your life. Oh no, that guy's shooting me. And then he starts shooting the cops. Doesn't even matter. This is the easy part of the mission. Oh, they didn't see me before that? How come they see me now? In the water. See if I can make it over here. Oh. My guy's about to drown. Come on, Tanner. It's like cops wouldn't be shooting at you, but I guess I shot them with. I shot at them while they were chasing me earlier, so they would be shooting at me. I don't see any cars here. Damn it. There's ways into like places like that though. I only know that because of Driver 2. Well, no, I used to when I played this, I would mostly do the free roam and walk around the map. And Driver 2 and 3 has a lot of like secret, like, oh, I found this place on the map that has this kind of thing. Just wait until I run into a car. It's not a cop car. Oh, I guess I could switch to a pistol. Nope. What the fuck, man? Alright, well that's the second time it's froze on this mission. Oh boy. I might have to just switch this mission. Let me see, because there's a way to select the... Because it's frozen a couple times on that mission. Let me see if I can skip to the next mission. Because I know I have... Hold on. Yeah. All missions except... Let me see if this is the same mission I was on. If I'm that close, though, I don't know. I don't know if I want to skip it if I'm that close. Okay, no, it's before this. Wait, is it? Hey, what's up, Raptor? I'm just seeing which mission it is that I'm on. No, it's a mission before this too. It keeps freezing on a certain mission, so let's try this one. Oh wow. So it's gotta be this one then. It's like the last bits of missions, though. I really don't want to skip it. Yeah, this is the one I'm on. Really, really don't want to skip it. It just sucks having to do this part again to get to the other part when it freezes. No, this game's known for like a lot of freezes and stuff like this. Because this console's actually pretty good. It don't usually run into issues like this with this. See, and I've just done this so many times now. I'm just like, fuck. Well, I suppose I could play some Heroes of Might and Magic. I really want to play Age of Empires 4. I wish I could afford that game. That's the one I'm just like... There hasn't been a game in a while that I felt that way about, where I was like, oh man, I wish I could play that. That's good though. I like having that anticipation though, because when you don't have a game to look forward to like that, sometimes it could be a little like... feel like your life is a little empty. Oh my god. See, that's the rough part, is I have to redo this part to get to the other part where it's freezing. I mean, this part is fun. To be fair, it's fun. It's really fun watching the cop cars fly over fucking buildings and shit. Still. Yeah, it's probably the most fun weapon in GTA 4 as well as the grenade launcher. No, I'll get through this though. I'll figure it out. What I'm thinking though is when I load the next mission, I'm gonna turn the music off. Because maybe when it has to load the music on the game, maybe it's too much for it with this game. Now I'll be up till like 5, so if this don't work, I'll just have to think of something else to. Oh, you know what? I'll pop in some Robo Truck to try to beat that because I'm pretty close to beating that. Okay, cool. All right, let's get in the boat. Let's turn this music off. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's expecting me to take the boat like a certain way up too. Feels a little empty without the music, I will say that, but oh no. It's too bad I can't just like kill enough cops to get away. But then again, at least they don't have like army guys that come after you though. Alright, let's see if this, because I literally just have to get to that place. They'll never catch me. Oh damn. Yeah. Like castles and stuff, that's pretty cool.
Kıpırdama, tebrik ediyoruz. Kıpırdama, tebrik ediyoruz seni. Kıpırdama, tebrik ediyoruz seni.
Shit. Just hide out in here. This Fallout 4 shelter. Oh, I lost them, but there has to be some way to make the tail go away permanently. Good. Can't get through this brush. It sucks. Can't even get through the part that's like wide open. Oh my god. Right. This part. There we go. We'll just take this car all the way up there all nonchalantly. You guys don't know where I am. I'm just a normal civilian. You don't know what's going on. Dun dun dun dun. Yeah, I've just been playing like DOS or I guess like Windows 95 games on my Windows 95 computer. It's pretty silly. Damn, I was pretty close too. That's crazy how close I got. Oh, come on. That's such bullshit. Oh, I'll lose the tail, alright. You guys want to see me lose a tail? Kill every cop in the area.
Ateş etme, ateş etme.
That's how you lose a tail.
Konuşuyor. Tebrik ediyoruz seni.
Oh no, I'm trapped.
Kıpırdama. Tebrik ediyoruz seni. İstanbul Emniyet. Kıpırdama. Tebrik ediyoruz seni.
Yeah, what tail? What cops? Oh no, is there a guy over this fence?
İstanbul Emniyet. Kıpırdama. Tebrik ediyoruz seni. İstanbul Emniyet. Kıpırdama. Tebrik ediyoruz seni.
You replace caps in your Xbox? Yeah, I did. I did. You're talking about the clock one, right? I took that one out. Oh. Oh, there you go. Now time to save it because that mission kept freezing. As Xbox consoles nowadays are notorious for bugging, bulging, and leaking caps. Yeah. Yeah, no, this one was pretty good. It just was the clock one. All the other caps looked good. But yeah, I check them all the time because I open them and clean them out, and I check all my consoles. Yeah, right. Finally, the next mission. No, this is just this disc, I think. I think I need to get new lasers in my disk drives and stuff. Oh no, I turned the music off. There's gonna be no sound. It stopped it from freezing though. That's okay. We'll just watch this guy. Is he getting guns or a body? Looking around. This guy's like, I got the stuff. Well, this replace the DVD drive.
Don't look at me like that. I'm just checking it's loaded. See,
Yeah, I need to replace all the drives eventually.
why does it matter?
I have like,
Just don't persuade them where they're gonna bleed to death.
to be fair, this Xbox has been relatively like good to me in terms of like, I've had this one since 2006, I think. And this one's been pretty good. I've had about 5 PlayStation 2s since then that have broken down in one way or another. Well, I lost them. It's a hassle to replace the hard drive. Oh, not too much. Because I have a hack, so my other Xbox I hacked. So I could just clone the I have a copy of the Xbox, like the stock Xbox hard drive or whatever. Like the image. Use a special tool to copy everything, including the serial number that the console will recognize. Yeah. I have all that stuff. I know how to do all that. It's a pain. Ironically, the DVD drive in the hacked Xbox is worse than this one. This one's actually really good. No, this disc is a little scratched. It's not super scratched, but it's not like pristine. Yeah, the games that are pristine, this thing will play fine. That's why I didn't hack this one though, because this one's just my normal use. I'll have to plug in the hacked one sometime. And it's funny too, because I hacked it. I don't even put games on there. I literally just hacked it so I can play like Genesis on there. Well, more so I guess so I could just mess around with it. Gotta chase the car. Okay. Yeah, in real life you wouldn't want to do that. Fucking die. The truck smashing into you like that. I guess these older metal cars, maybe you wouldn't die. I don't know. You'd be pretty fucked up though. I installed Unleash X, latest version of mine. Installed all the games on a 300 gigabyte hard drive I use. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think it's a 300 or 400 gig hard drive I put into the hacked one, but the problem with it is I needed that special program, so I was doing it over the network. There's like a network thing you can do to transfer files. Because it was being a pain in the ass to transfer files though, like through the, you know how you make the USB memory card stick or whatever. Oh, nice. That's probably good switching those cables. Yeah, I think I put a better cable in mine too from a computer I had. No, it's that weird network program I was trying to get used to copy the files. I should just do that to play like super rare Xbox games. Hey, what's up, boat? Posting a VIP address. Yeah, the thing is it worked. It would like copy some files and then it would stop. Like I would leave it overnight and it would just stop at a point. But it wouldn't like fail or anything. It would just like the program itself would like freeze up. I don't remember which one I was using. I was using the one everyone was. There's a couple different ones, but I remember I hit a certain point where I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this later, and I just never got around to it, because literally I was just copying over MP3s and like Sega Genesis games and stuff, because I couldn't even think of. Like, I probably should do it to play Xbox games, but I don't know. I already have I have a huge collection of Xbox games. So it's more so like a proof of concept kind of thing. Capture him, don't kill him. Okay. Is it that guy or the other guy? Well, I don't know which guy it is, so I'm gonna probably accidentally shoot him. Dude, yeah, it's been about 5 years or so since I started messing with that, though. Because a friend of mine was moving to Japan, and it was actually funny because I answered a Craigslist ad where it was like, hey, selling this Xbox for, it was really cheap, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll meet you over there. And then I realized it was this guy I used to LAN with and play games. Nick, he's a really cool guy. But he was like, dude, I didn't know it was you. He's like, you could just have it. He's like, he gave me a bunch of Star Wars toys, and so then I had 2 Xboxes. Because I was gonna sell it, but then it was Nick's, and I was like, oh, Nick's pretty cool. And the disk drive was kind of wonky in it. And I was like, well, maybe I can hack it, and then put, I don't know, like Morrowind and Fable on there or something. Essentials, you know. So, long story short, yeah, I do have some knowledge of like the internals of the Xbox and software and all that stuff. At some point, I had a few Xboxes. Most had caps leaking. I'm dirty and also rusty shielding. Oh, geez, yeah. None of the ones I have, even my spare, I have 2 spare ones, aren't like that. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I have 2 working ones. One with one of the shitty CD drives, which was one of the drives I originally had on my first Xbox. So it's kind of cool having that one. It's like a throwback. And then I have some just parts ones. Because anytime I'll, like, if I go to throw something away and I see like a console in the trash or something, or like if I'm at like a store and somebody's like, oh, it's broken, you know, $5, I'll buy like I have like 5 Dreamcasts and stuff. Just for parts. You never know when you need extra parts. Or I was thinking about doing some case mods and stuff, but I just haven't had. I need like a garage and like paint and a sander and all kinds of stuff. So what I have right now is just fine. I got some bulging caps replaced. Well, that's good. To be honest, I need I'm currently trying to replace caps in the 70s TV, and that's hard. So like these ones is uh electronics that are as new as like the Xbox, like 20 years old. You just look at the caps. They tell you what they need, and you just boop, boop, take them out, desolder, boop, boop, pop the new ones in. It's really easy. But these older caps from like the 70s, like you have to take like a multimeter, 'cause some of them aren't marked, some of them just like, it sucks, dude. It really sucks. The diagram, there is a diagram, but it's like trying to read like an old diagram because there's no online manual. It's just like, oh man. Version 1.6 is good clock cap, which doesn't leak. Oh, that's good. Yeah, this one, the clock cap was the only bad thing on it. Everything else had good caps, which was surprising. But no, I know. Dude, I have a Windows, I have a Pentium 1. And this one just needs, I just need a new thermal pad.
So, instead, I thought you and me would talk.
They still the look for Walter White. Well, that's kind of a classic look. I was trying to think of the first guy that looks like that.
Tell him it's Jericho, not Kalita we want. So Lomaz talks drop site and we cut him a deal. If we could have got our hands on that money bag, maybe the whole thing could have ended right there. But Kalita knew something was up. Just sensed it. So she pulled the plug. I left her for Tana and went after the bagman.
Shit. Probably gonna have to chase this guy down. Oh, I'm not Tanner? That's interesting. Oh my god. The distance on this is like fucked. Yeah. Hold on. You still can't crash. So that's the thing, you don't want to go so fast, you know what I mean? You want to stop yourself from going so fast, because you can't even turn. Oh my god, the fan's almost getting too cold again. But yeah, basically, once I can fix all my consoles, I'll have lots of extra ones. My friend has an extra PS2 though, so I'm kind of just waiting on that. I almost would just want to do a custom mod on my Slim though, and just put a custom heatsink on there, so that way I don't have to worry about that. And I might actually just try that to see. The only thing is I'll have to do like a USB fan or something, which I have. I have the USB computer fan attachment or whatever from Noctua. Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa. Damn it. Well, let's see if I can... No. Sorry, guys. And you have to take this car. Those other cars aren't fast enough. PS2 and GameCube will have surface mount capacitors, which are a lot more future-proof. Well, yeah, for the capacitors, but there's a lot of other stuff. So, like, Model 1 PS2s, the fucking ribbons on the PS2s are like the most god-awful. Every time you open a Model 1 PS2, like, there's a chance you're gonna break one of those ribbons. And you can't, the only thing you can do is basically just order a replacement online. I will say I haven't had the only thing I've had on my GameCubes mess up is the control ports. I've never had a GameCube that doesn't that's like stopped reading discs or just stopped like working. PS2 Slims are much better. I actually have 2 broken PS2 Slims right now. But so this one is just when I opened it because it has a stupid heat pad on a stupid a stupid aluminum heatsink, which is not a copper heatsink, which means it doesn't conduct heat as good, so it just is shitty. But it has a thermal pad. Most modern consoles, 360 PS3 had thermal pads though. I just don't have them on hand. I only have thermal paste, so I gotta find some way to keep that thing cool. The way they're built. For the most part, I will say the ribbon or the connector for the power button, like the power switch on the Slim, I would have designed that a little better because every time you open the top cover, there's a chance that that button gets messed up. But oh my god, dude, I'm sorry. This mission is just. It's because I'm a new character. He just doesn't have the same driving skills. Xbox have thermal gunk. Yeah, no, that stuff sucks. So on this one, I actually took that off, and this one has thermal paste on there right now. Shit. This one has the Arctic. Shit, what was it? Arctic. Can't remember the name of it. The good one. You know what I'm talking about. Well, nowadays there's all kinds of good ones, but. Yeah, that gunk's really hard to get off, too. I think it took me like 4 or 5 hours or something like that. Arctic MX4. Okay, yeah, no, I think that's the same one. Yeah, but basically what I was gonna do, because I really don't like the heatsink on my PS2 Slim, it keeps like doing weird stuff since I opened it. I don't know what's going on with it, but oh my god. It's so hard to tell like where he's going. God, I'm sorry. Used to be the go-to for such a long time. Yeah, yeah. It was like the industry standard. You know what I'm talking about. But nowadays there's like all kinds of like specialty ones that I hear about when I hear. Oh. Which is cool. I like that things are always advancing like that. But the Arctic still works good. I mean, it's still what I use on all my stuff. It's still pretty awesome. Let me scout out if there's another car or something. Also, is this a soccer field? It is a soccer field. I'm sorry, I'm just seeing... Maybe there's a car with better... Let me try this car next time. I prefer a good pace, non-conductive that will last for a long time. Oh, yeah. Well, what's your favorite nowadays? I'm just curious. Let's see if this car will do it. I don't think I have enough time to use this car. No, I think I have to use the other car. Non-electrically conductive. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. Arctic MX4. Awesome, awesome. I'm either using 4 or 5 right now. I don't remember. I'd have to look at the thing. It's just there's no other car I can use, right? Oh, this one I can't even get in. I don't think there's enough time. MX4 is carbon based. I really want to look at the one I have now because I don't remember which one it is. It's Arctic though. The other one I have is the one that came with my Noctua cooler, which is fine. They give me a huge ass thing of it when I got my gigantic cooler, which I didn't really need, but still use it. I trust Noctua, so. Guys, this mission is hard. Okay, so it's black and then shoot. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I don't think this game lets you do that, though, if that makes any sense. Because I tried popping the tires on one guy's car before, and it just like the game just like fucked up. Like his tires just came back. I just wish it started you in the car. The whole having to get in the car and all that jazz. Just. And the turning, too. The other thing I hate is the car he's in shouldn't be able to go that fast. But that's just a pet peeve. They do that a lot with video games. Oh my god. I finally got a good run and then I fucked it up. Alright. It was fun messing it up though. No, I pressed the wrong button that time, sorry. But that's what I mean. Just, it's annoying the whole... At least the car did a beautiful stun when it filled. Yeah, yeah. What's up, Abby? Yeah, the least the game can do is give me some enjoyable visuals while I fail. Some flipping and some craziness. I hate this alley. Goddamn buildings. Oh. So it's right trigger to go. So immediately when the mission starts, I hit go because, you know, I just want to go. But that when you're walking, it pulls the gun out. Oh my god. I think I just have to turn that fan off in the other room in a second. But yeah, no, my recent debacles though, like I got all the console stuff figured out. I just need money to order parts. My recent debacles are mainly fixing these old CRTs. So the 70s RCA is going to take a while. It has been taking a while. Oh, maybe I can get them still. Nope. And then this NEC TV that I'm about to get. I don't know. I should clean that one up first because I may be able to, since it's late 80s, early 90s, I may be able to actually read, you know what I mean? The caps will be new enough that I can at least read or replace which ones they are. But yeah, that would be my eventual plan to just get into like, to be able to repair like TVs and computers and the thing is, I don't think that many people are gonna. I know it's gonna cost a lot in the future. I just don't think that many people are gonna pay for that kind of thing. You probably won't run into it very often. Oh my god. Let me go turn that fan off. Wait a second. No, I only say that because nowadays people don't even want to pay to fix your laptop or whatever. You'll be like, oh, you do computer stuff? That's cool. My laptop's messed up. And you're like, all right, I'll look at it. The second you're like, hey, you know, how much money? They just stop talking to you and it's like, It's like, come on, people. The game was just being gracious to me right there. I don't know why it... Come on, come on, come on. Alright, let's do this. I started turning too early. fuck this up. Oh my god. How did I lose him? He's right in front of me. He was right in front of me. What the fuck? What the hell was that? I was closer to him than I was that entire time. Alright, that was pretty rough. I'm just gonna hold the gas down the whole time. And whatever maybe on turns. It really sucks turning at full speed with a car like this, though. Nope. Sally fucked me. I'm sorry, guys. We'll get this. Oof. Still catch up. No, this fucking alley. I'm pretty excited for the new Matrix movie next month. I really want to go see it in theaters because I didn't get to see any of the other ones in theaters. It was like before I started working. Like right before I started working. Hold on. Nope. So let's map this out in my head. So he's gonna go down that alley. Actually. So he's gonna end up at that X, is what it's saying. I guess. Man, these last few missions. Well, to be fair, the last one was hard because of a technical reason, but I'm just gonna hold this trigger down as hard as I can. Just gonna go from there. Go down that alley. Damn. Yeah, this is probably harder than any mission in Grand Theft Auto 5. But you could say that it's harder than it needs to be, though. It shouldn't be this hard. It's mainly just the stupid distance thing. I know, I should stop complaining and just focus on driving. God. Hey, what's up, Paulo? How you doing? I'm doing alright, just frustratingly playing this mission over and over again. It's like, but would I have lost him, though? Because I would have turned down there, and then he would have gone there, and I would have been right behind him. You beat Sonic Mania. Yeah, yeah. I beat it. I uploaded the playthrough. Basically, the last thing I had to do last night was just beat the boss. Missed a good stream last night. Yeah, I whooped his ass. When I was more awake, I had a better understanding of how to beat him. It's all good. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, yeah. Sonic Mania is a good game. Oh my god. I hate this car. There's got to be a better car for this. Alright, that was pretty funny. Oh, I can't even get in this other car. What the fuck? Can I get in that car? I don't think I have enough time. Yeah, it's pretty much just new levels of the old Sonic game. I kind of figured it would be. I just didn't get to, I saw the trailers for it. I thought it looked neat. I forgot the name of it. Because there's been so many Sonic games that have come out. There's like 4,000 bad ones. So I just like, it got buried over time in my mind. And then, I'm glad you brought it up though, because when I finally played it, I was like, oh yeah, this game. No, because I played his port of Sonic 2 that he made for the Android phone a long time ago. That was really good. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna try this for another 45 minutes. And then if I can't beat this mission in 45 minutes, I might switch the game. But I should be able to beat it in that time. Beat it right now. Oh. That's what I mean. Sometimes he takes like not getting the car right away. Oh damn. Well, that's kind of cool. It would have been cool to pre-order it, but yeah, at the same time though, all that stuff always, there's so much of that stuff. I'm kind of just thinking I'm trying to make money right now, and then when I make enough money, I'll just go back and buy all that stuff. It's so hard to concentrate on all the, like, the crazy, like, pre-orders, crowdfunding stuff, all that jazz. But again, I make less than 20,000 a year, so that's probably why. For only $30 though, I think. Yeah, I don't even have $30 right now. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Car just stopped. Sorry guys. We'll get there. I'm sorry I complain about that. I guess I'm not complaining, I'm just like, I'm strategizing a bit. Because I did, at one time I would always try to get that stuff ahead of time. And nowadays I'm like, I'm trying to think of ways I can stretch money into more money. And then down the line have like a bunch of extra money to just spend on games. Oh my god. Some of this game's pretty bad. Yeah, it's not the greatest. But it's not the worst either. People try to say that it's because of the circumstance of everything. I mean, honestly, I played way worse open world games, especially at this time, but there's a lot of like context behind why it's bad. This is annoying. This part's really annoying. But the normal gameplay is just like driving around the city, though. That's fine. Oh my god, he didn't go down there this time. What the fuck? Okay, kind of figured I lost him once I hit that wall, but that was crazy that the car actually got up there. Can I, hold on. Can I drive up the stairs over here? Will it let me do that? I was just... Oh my god, it does let me do that. It's crazy. What is up, guys? I think it's working again. So, like it's pulled back up. Oh my god. I wasn't very close last time. You guys didn't miss anything. Oh my god. I'll try to go up the stairs again. Oh. Oh my. I thought I was gonna hit that pole. Nope. Nah, I think it's back up for good now. Hopefully. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Oh, the internet went down for a second. Sorry about that. You didn't miss anything, though. Yeah. It happens. Hopefully it's not... It's gone down for like 4 hours before, so hopefully it's not that. It's just the area. Oh, come on. He was turning the corner up there. No, it's all good. It just sucks when that happens because like I lose everybody. Lose all my peeps. Yeah, it's gone down for like 5 or 6 hours here before too. Like there was one time I was about to stream and it went down at like 11 and it was down to like 5 in the morning. That's why I was like, well, it came back up. I was kind of just waiting to see if it would come back up. Well, I went outside and I smoked. I reset the router and then I smoked. Oh no. Damn it. No, he didn't get away. He was right there. Okay. That happened before. I think it wants me to follow him exactly down that path. That is broken. Oh, well, thank you, Hollow. I'm always going to try to be awesome. I'm only here because you guys... No. Oh, the games, too. But you guys always make my night better. Can't wait for morning or afternoon. You got something special planned, or? Yeah, I did all my chores today. Because I had to go pay rent and all that stuff, so... Tomorrow I'm just gonna be lazy as shit. Literally just gonna sleep in and... I might still take a shower and clean some, but... Yeah, it wants me to go down this alley. Oh, okay. Shit, shit. Okay, so that's why it kept doing that, because it was trying to get me to go down this alley. Because I was going around. Game literally didn't want me to... Hold on, do I have a grenade launcher? Where are these guys shooting at me from? Oh shit, are they on the roof? There's gotta be a place to get cover around here somewhere. I gotta figure out where these other guys are shooting at me from. One of my friends is going to be trying a game called Terra, and I finally got someone to hang out without Terra. Oh, that's cool. Well, hopefully it goes good, man. I'm gonna blow my car up so that way... There we go. I just don't want to just blow up next to me when I'm like trying to go over here with no health. It seems like there's some other dudes over here. It's just really hard to get an angle. I hope you have a great morning and afternoon as well. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you do too. Damn. Hopefully it loads me right in here. Okay, cool. Thank God. I can get some health somewhere. Be nice. Shit. Trying to see where they're at. Are they down there? No, there's a guy over there. There's a guy up there. God, it's so hard to fucking see. 22,000 points. Hells yeah. Well, until I start doing those giveaways, you're gonna have a lot of points. Damn. No, it'll be a while, but I have some biggish plans for everything eventually. One day. Yeah. You'll be like, I remember watching this guy play Driver 3 by himself. It's cool, I can wait. I just have to be cheap, but it sucks because you saw when I ran out there, there's like nowhere to... There's no cover. Yeah, one day I will be in the top 20 streamers on Twitch. No one can stop me. Except that guy. This game seems hard. Yeah, this game's pretty tough. It is generous with the lives and the like, since I beat that first part of the mission, like, it's letting me restart on this part of the mission, which is pretty nice. Or you can just say BS AI. Well, the AI is actually kind of dumb. It's just that there's no real... Oh, there he is. There's not a lot of cover. This is like one of those games before the cover system came out in GTA 4. Oh my god. Then that guy just comes through the fucking door. Oh, bro. You hear about the GTA trilogy issues? Dude, it's pretty bad. My buddy hooked me up with Game Pass. And, oh damn. Sorry, my sister was texting me. No, Fantasy Star hooked me up with Game Pass, and so I decided to check it out on the Xbox, the San Andreas. It's bad, dude. It has some weird, like, some weird slowdown issues, but it's also just... Damn. It looks funky, the graphics look really funky. It just has a lot of... There's a lot of problems. Yeah, I wouldn't pay money for it. I mean, it's not really for me anyways, though. Because I'm somebody who would just pop in one of the GTA games on the Xbox or the PS2. Come on. Okay, so that, as soon as I walk over there, that guy opens the door. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting that guy to run through the door. I should have been expecting him. I guess now that Rockstar has kind of jerk removed all their ways to get the games specifically on PC, they can only get the glitchy GTA trilogy. I think on PC they actually recalled it to where you can get the original ones now. Dude, I'm honestly gonna have to check. Let me check actually. I haven't checked because that's actually interesting. Hold on. I have my Rockstar launcher right here because I have all the games on Rockstar on PC. So let me just verify that real quick here. It'll literally take 2 seconds to check that. Because I don't have the new versions, I just have the old versions. So let's see which versions are showing on there. It'd be a good way to see. Oh my god. Guess it is taking a little while. Hold on, let me. It's taking a little while to pull up, so I'll let it do its thing. Oh, I don't have them on Steam. I bought them from Rockstar directly. Let's see here. Oh my god, it just says play on Steam. That's interesting. Well, I own it on here. Let's see what it says. I'm just saying. No, I guess it still works. They just switched it to the Steam versions. But this is not the non-HD version. Hold on, I'm so sorry. Wait, I'm gonna close that down right now. No, I still have the original versions. They took them off the store for a second so you could only get the newer versions. And then they issued an apology and changed it to where you can get at least on PC. I don't know about console, but they changed it to where you can get the original versions. Yeah, it loaded into Steam. So when I pulled up the Rockstar launcher, it said load on Steam. So it literally just loaded me onto the Steam versions, even though the versions I had were from Rockstar, so they must have changed the way they had that set up then. Sorry about that. I just figured I should check since I had. Basically, I went through and I got the original versions not that long ago, so. Fuck, dude. It's so hard to hit some of these guys. Yeah, originally it was from the Rockstar launcher, but I think it switched to where it just opens in Steam now, which I know it sounds pretty weird. Damn it. Yeah, it's funny, this is hard, but it's like not even as hard as the last part. Like it's still doable eventually. Because the last part was so ridiculous. It's almost worth just doing it, like getting through this any way I can, pretty much. Dude, this sucks. I hate this angle. I can't see anything. And there's nowhere for cover over there. So killed that guy. And that guy. So now it's the guy. He's over here. Now there's the guy through the door. Can't find GTA 3 on Steam. Oh. Did you type Grand Theft Auto or did you type GTA 3? Let me see if it still has my other versions. Pull the launcher back up. I just closed the launcher because I didn't want it to open the game. No, you're good. Yeah, it has 3. I have 3 and 3 on here right now. Let me pull it up here real quick. No, I think unless you bought them, if they pulled all those off here, it looks like. So they removed it. So the thing is, they removed it so new people couldn't buy it. But for instance, since I have already like purchased the games before, it still has the old versions. You just can't buy new copies of the old versions. It looks like there's a guy out there. Okay, cool. I got some health. Dude, I'm scared. I'm scared to go outside. Seeing where these other guys are at. Oh, he's down there. I'm gonna pull out my pistola. As it shoots straight. So when I'm doing this long range shooting people thing. Oh, well, thank you. Hold on real quick. I think it's my sister still. Need to head to bed. I hope you have a great night. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for hanging out, Hollow. Hopefully you get some good rest. Damn it, who the fuck is shooting at me? Oh, he's down there. God. 2:11 a.m. It's 3:11 here. But it's my night off. Totally get you. Oh shit, man. Am I supposed to go down? Where am I supposed to go? I already was down though. Well, I guess I'm going down anyways, because... Oh my god. This is bullshit. That first part's so hard though. So it just gave me a full health pack there. Oh yeah, shit. Keep forgetting where this guy was at. Of course that guy shoots me before I can do anything. And shoot him. But they're still shooting me before I can shoot them. What the fuck? Also, why can't I just go out that fucking door I came in then? If it's just gonna lead me all the way back there anyways. Come on. Well, there's another health pack over here. Fuck! just gotta be better. I'm just gonna beat this mission and then I'm gonna go work on that TV because this shit's pissing me off. It's not just this game, it's just my life. I have a lot of things on my mind. A lot of bad things. No, I just need to not give a flying care about the stupid things. Come on. I can't even get to this guy now. Hold on. Just have to be a little more cautious. I just need to get through here again. See, how many hits does that guy take? The rolling is not good in this game. Alright, let me get that other health. Who the fuck else is shooting at me? Oh, that dude? God damn it. I forgot that that dude was there. Balls. There we go. I seriously don't know where I'm supposed to go after this, though. Now there's this guy down here. Oh my god. Back on the street. It wants me to go back in there now? Well, shit, where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh boy. Oh, does it want me to get down there somehow? There might be a way down there. Oh, I got down there. I don't know if this is how I was supposed to get down here. I don't think it was. There's a car. I think there was some other way to walk down. But the roll saved my ass. It was like a Zelda roll where like I didn't take damage, so... Alright. Uh-oh. Say that guy saw me, but then he like didn't catch up to me. Oh, and he's not the cops. Okay. So it's just flashing that somebody's chasing me then. Go all the way down. Yeah, fuck it. Just go all the way down. Turn up there. Please stay back there. Please stay back there. Mostly I just don't have that much health. Also, I was supposed to turn up there. I have to go inside of here. You have escaped. Nice. Alright, let's see what the next mission is. Jeez. Oh. Another one of these Chasity Chase missions. Hold on. Second. Why would he park that way if he knows her car is parked the opposite direction? Just an observation, I guess. Oh boy. Alright. Just hold down. Man, I hate these fucking European sports cars. Okay. Yeah, I might have to do this next time because this is another one of those same driving ones that I just did. I'll try it a few more times just to see though. I love how this game's like the beginning of Xbox Live when they first start adding on features and stuff, so it says you're offline with like friends and stuff. It's actually interesting. Okay, cool. Oh no, do I have to damage her car? Oh my god. Also, it doesn't make sense from the perspective that, like, the whole game, it's like, you're the wheelman, you're the guy they hired to drive. But they're, like, faster than you. It's like, why would she hire a guy like this if she can drive, like, this fast? No. It's mostly I'm just thinking about other stuff in life. Game's not... Like, it's normally frustrating, but it's not... My mind's just not in the right place right now. I just feel sad and empty. So I'll spend another 10 years. That fucking guy pushed me into the side of the room. It's like your car gravitates towards that pole. It's funny. Like I'm like steering in the opposite direction. It's like pulling to the left. But I know it's because I'm going so fast, though. But I have to go that fast. All right. Oh my. Yeah, no, the driving's actually fun in this game. It's just on these chase missions, they make it to where you have to be so close. It's a little too close. I would have made it a little bit easier. Just not super easy, but like just a little easier, just so it's doable within a normal pace. Like if somebody's just going through, like, playing the game, having fun kind of thing. That's all they had to do. They just make the distance a little closer. Or a little further away. Not like a bunch either. Just like maybe another half a block or a block. Here we go. She's driving down the other way now. See, I don't know if she's gonna turn or not. Fuck. My God. Oh damn, I just bounced off that pole like it was nothing. See, but then I'm trying to catch up on time here. Yeah, well the internet went down for about 10-20 minutes. So I just went outside and smoked, reset the modem, and came back. Sorry about that, Raptor. I really wish it would alert all you guys that were in chat that happened. Oh no, come on. Then I started feeling sad because I started thinking about stupid shit in life. Just makes me sad. It's all good though. Things will be better. I just gotta be positive and try to do my best. Oh damn, I actually caught her. I don't know if I can catch her again though. It's all these twisty turns with a fast car with shitty turning. They knew that too. They're like, well, let's pick a car that doesn't turn very good and we'll use all these back alleys where there's like constant flips and turns. Fuck, man. But even the first time playing Grand Theft Auto, like the first time playing missions, well, by the time it hit Vice City or San Andreas, at least with the driving parts, I don't remember having to constantly restart missions. I guess maybe I did, but not just purely on driving parts. That was more so in like, usually had to do with like the tank level on Vice City or something. And she's gonna turn right there. That guy's gonna lead me into the wall. Motherfucker. Alright, I'm gonna try it a few more times. And then I gotta go clear my mind. Or so just be alone. I don't know. I'm just tired of... I gotta figure something out. Alright, I'm gonna try to use the brakes a little more. Just when I use them too much, though, I just don't catch up fast enough. Yeah, see, like that. Alright, this is it right here. This is the run where I stop her. Just gotta zen in here. And she's just gonna turn up here. On. Oh, I went through that fucking pole. I didn't go through that one. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, the free play driving around and then just exploring the city and just seeing what's there. That's honestly the best thing in this game. And it was the best thing in the other drivers too. The only thing was, you know, those were before, like Driver 1 was before GTA 3, so it just one of those things where you just felt, I don't know, felt okay just driving around. You're like, oh, I could drive around this virtual city. It's like really cool. Let's see. Alright, and then she's gonna turn up here. just not good at any of these fucking turns. Oh my god. Alright. I think I'm gonna leave it there for tonight because I'm feeling pretty out of it. It's a weird night. But anyways, take it easy, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm gonna try to jump on a little earlier tomorrow.